What's up and what's good? Good evening, everybody, and good day, and welcome to Loc'd On Sports 216 with your host, Keith Allen. Good evening. How's everybody doing out there? I'm right now live on Facebook. I'm live on my regular Facebook page. I'm live on the Loc'd On Sports group page. And I'm also live on LinkedIn and YouTube. And I think I'm live on Twitter also. So be sure to follow me on Twitter at K_Allen529. That's K_Allen529. And also, if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to press like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Loc'd On Sports. And donate to my Cash App, $KAllen529 at Cash App. Good evening, everybody. How y'all doing? I'm going to talk about the Guardians and their playoff run that was cut short by the Yankees. I'm going to talk about the Browns, as usual, the big subject, the Browns. And I'm going to talk about the Cavs, and I might go into a little bit of Ohio State football. But first, we're going to go into the Guardians. Guardians, whose season ended a couple of days ago. Season ended, I think, Tuesday against the New York Yankees as they lost Game 5, 5-1. The Guardians went far and above everybody's expectations, even mine. I only had them winning 78 games at the most, 78 to maybe 80 games at the most. Guardians finished 92-70, won the AL Central, defeated Tampa Bay in the first round in the wild card round, and took the Yankees to the limit to 5 games. And the season is over, but hey, they got a lot of hope going up for the future. But I think with that being said, they could improve upon that next year by making some key moves, because the Cavs and the what's going on? Yo, what's up? The Cavs and the about to catch up on here with my comments and everything. The Cavs and the Browns made big splashes during the offseason. I think the Guardians ought to do as well. Make a big splash during the offseason. I think the Guardians ought to do the same thing. I think right now their definite need is another bat to go into the middle of the lineup. And they also need another starting pitcher would do. Maybe another bullpen arm. Another left-hand bullpen arm to go with Henkes, go with Clase, another bullpen arm. But like I said, okay. What's up, Code Red? What's going on? Hey, Charmaine. How y'all doing out there? Thanks for watching. Yeah, we do need some hitters. We do need some hitters, Code Red. Definitely. Hey, Code Red, you got some new music? Send it to me at KTheHost529 at gmail.com. Send me some music, KTheHost529 at gmail.com. But anyway, they need a couple hitter. They need a hitter or two. If I was the Guardians, I would try to make a pitch and try to sign Aaron Judge if he doesn't re-sign with the Yankees. Or I'd try to trade for Shinhei Ohtani two perfect bats that would go right along in the middle of our lineup. Judge could play any outfield position. He could play center field or right field, or you could put him in right field and put got my other dude name. And even though I made this a while ago, still pushing, trying to get it out. Okay. Oh, also send me some album art to go with that too, Code Red. Or if you got a video, just send me the MP4. Just send me the MP4. So, hey, like I said, the Guardians, Shohei Ohtani or Aaron Judge would be perfect. They would be perfect, especially for the Guardians. They would definitely be perfect, but they do need and I think they also need another starting pitcher, and they can move either Plesac or Savali to the bullpen and have them pitch in long relief. And they also, I guess next year, the Guardians are going to probably see if Josh Naylor's younger brother, Bo Naylor, is ready to step up and be the full-time catcher. Even though Austin Hedges, he calls a good game, especially defensively, and he has a decent arm, but he has a lot to be desired as far as swinging the bat. A lot to be desired. He can't be hitting 169, even though I think his average will probably go up now that they done outlawed the shifts for next year. But he definitely can't go batting 169. As far as for the Guardians, they need another hitter or two. Also, a lot of people were second-guessing Tito Francona's move for Game 5 when he started Aaron Savali to pitch. All I'm going to say is this. I probably wouldn't have started Savali myself. I probably would have started Bieber and had him go as long as he could, 3-4 innings, or even 5 maybe at the most. Because the thing is, your main objective is trying to get to Houston. And I'll worry about the rest. I'll definitely worry about the rest. I'll worry about the rest, try to get to Houston, worry about the rest. If you can get Bieber to be 3-4 innings, 5 innings, then go to that bullpen, might have been a different story. But I think Savali didn't only retire one batter in the first inning. He gave up a home run to Giancarlo Stanton, a 3-run homer. And right then, it was up against it then, 3-0 in the first inning. You'd be like, wow. But anyway, I think those are things that the Guardians need. Tito Francona has committed to managing next year. So that's definitely a plus. And I also think in center field, they need a center fielder with a little more pop in his bat. Miles Straw, excellent fielder, but can't be batting 219. And you a speed guy on top of it. Nah, can't be batting 219 at all. He'll probably be like my platoon outfielder or fourth outfielder at best. And Austin Hedges would be my backup catcher. And hopefully Bo Naylor can step up and be the prospect and live up to the prospect hype that he has. Anyway, also the Guardians is dealing with some injuries. Jose Ramirez is about to have surgery on his wrist. He had a tendon or something. Ligament damage or something in his hand. So, but they say he should be ready for spring training next year. And Jimenez, the second baseman, had a fracture in his finger. And hopefully he'll be ready to go by spring training next year. But hey, Guardians 92-70. I'm going to make a bold prediction next year for the Guardians. Tristan McKenzie will be starting the All-Star game for the American League next year. That is my bold prediction. He will be starting the All-Star game for the American League next year. That is my bold prediction. Put something up here. Okay. Oh no, that's not it. Oh no, 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 no. That's not it. I'm all over the place right now. I go in here. Here. Anyway, I'm about to take a break. I'm gonna go into some music real quick and get myself together. I'm going to some music from my man Peso Best Ever, featuring me and the Man Mondays fam. And this is called Box of Chicken here on Loc'd On Sports 216. I'll be back.
I've witnessed man on many levels.
Yeah, he got fired.
Like, man.
For me,
to
hear somebody CD and just call them, well, he called me up, but for me to just invite them on like 24 hours beforehand, got fired.
You must have some fire.
Because usually, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Usually, a lot of stuff sounds different, but he got fired.
So, what would you put him, let's say, we're going to do this for those new generation millennials. You got mumble rap.
He ain't no mumble rap.
Then you got classic.
Life is like a box of chicken. Everything is finger licking till you find that situation is burnt to half finished. That's a given. I'm given opportunities, tasks rated impossible. Small city artist with dreams of hoping more. Till I found out a dream is just sleeping on the floor. I woke up, metaphor, song 1. In my present day, I'm just selling music and traveling. Radio interviews, all selling merch, I'm passing. All city and views, it's me. The master of survival, all talent and willpower. My seconds are just minutes, minutes just hours. I move different, a few burnt pieces, but couldn't beat this. Telekinesis, his senses create endings. More so, like life is like a box of chicken. Everything is finger licking till you find that situation is burnt to half finish. That's a given. Yeah, that's a given. One more time. Life is like a box of chicken. Everything is finger licking till you find that situation is burnt to half finish. That's a given. Yeah. Now I'm in Cleveland for the evening off the Greyhound with music on me. All these customers, I'm never lonely. It's work. I got 100 copies in a bunch of time. Any human I see, I'm selling mines. There's no fear, true events. Sinclair on streets with it. I don't ask professions. I don't chase connections, but it all comes to me. Told you willpower. I'm on the radio next 24 hours. Life is like a box of chicken. Everything is finger licking till you find that situation is burnt to half finish. That's a given. Yeah, that's a given. One more time. Life is like a box of chicken. Everything is finger licking till you find that situation is burnt to half finish. That's a given. Yeah. Blessed with the talent and experience. No, could be better, I'm just being lazy. Look, I put statistics in the front. My resume rises like the job that I want. 3 employees, me a laptop and a burner. The merchandise guru in a hurry. Only emotions get buried. I really lose love for the goals. I really lose friends, not her foes. I really lose society's control. I really have my mind and my passion and passing. I'm passing the past to my past. Speed pass. I'm a farmer, they the supermarket. So when recession hits, I could grow product. The web dies, all your streams gone. But these bulletproof wallets that the chef's on. Just 3 employees with 3s on. 3 employees. Ha! Illuminati won't like this. 3 employees in a crucifix. Sacrifice is a vocal gift. I apologize for honesty. Yeah, honestly, I'm Trump and Obama put together. Cause I say the things you scared to. And still feel we should stick together. The song could get banned, but it's a strong lesson. And I feel I'm not guilty of freedom of expression. Ha! Life's like a box of chicken. Everything's finger licking till you find that situation that's burnt or half finished.
Genesis,
taking every risk, change the whole game. No benevolence, not this that neo-genocide. I'm talking neo-genocide. Yeah.
Not apologizing for optimizing. My skill set never compromising. Could care less about what you advertising. Lying in the jungle, crusher uprising, emphasizing enterprising.
What's up? What's good? I'm back. Locked On Sports 216 with your host, Keith Allen, on this Friday evening. Got some shout outs. What's up to my man, Darnell Brewer? See that you're watching. What's up to my bro, my cuz? Be good. What's up, homie? Hey, you gotta send me some music so I can play during the breaks on the show. What's up to my brother, man? My man from another, been doing this forever, Dave Cage, doing his thing. Hey, he dope on them photos also. Got the dope studio too. Get with him. Definitely get with him. Anyway, for those artists that got music that want to be featured on my breaks on the show, about to send this right now. I just seen the thing. Okay, you can send your MP3 and album cover art to ktohost529@gmail.com. That's ktohost529@gmail.com. Or if you just have a music video, you can either send me the MP4 or you can send me the link to the YouTube or the link to the video itself, and I'll take care of it from there. But like I said, if you got music that you want to be featured on my breaks during the show, send the MP3 and album cover art to ktohost529@gmail.com. Or if you got a music video, just send the MP4 to me at ktohost529@gmail.com, or just send me the link and I can go on the link and take care of everything from there. Well, feel like I'm gonna go to my favorite subject of the season. What's up, Armand? What's going on with you? You came in just in time, Armand. I'm about to talk about the Browns. G-host, I'm about to talk about the Browns. The Browns have, to me, it's a must-win, do-or-die game against the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday at 1 o'clock. The Ravens are 6-point favorites in this game. 6-point favorites. Whew. Otherwise, I expect them to do damage. But the Ravens are dealing with some injuries too. Lamar Jackson got a hip problem. His favorite target, Mark Andrews, has a bad knee, has a knee problem. J.K. Dobbins is not even playing. And Lamar's number one receiver, Justin Bateman, has some problems with his knees as well. But the Browns are a 6-point favorite. I think a lot is going to show this Sunday. As I done said before, a lot is going to show this Sunday. You're going to show really if this team has checked out. For real. You're going to see if this team is checked out. Because been a lot of finger pointing, a lot of stuff going on where John Johnson called some people out and said some people need to start studying in they computers. Joe Antonio backed them up on that literally. So it's some stuff going on in Berea. And we're gonna see really what this team has, because I think the Browns, if the Browns win it, they're going to probably win it in an entertaining last-minute ball game. Or if they lose it, things might get ugly real quick, especially on defense. Because, let's just say, last week against the Patriots, yeah, we do. we do got to have it the next 2 weeks on mine, because those division games, those like playoff games. Right now, we're 1-0 in the division. And if we can beat Baltimore and Cincinnati in the next upcoming weeks, that would be huge. And right now, everybody's thinking all hope is lost right now. They're 2-4. But if the Browns win this Sunday, at least they could be tied for first or tied for second with Baltimore. As a matter of fact, in second place all alone with Baltimore. All alone with Baltimore, because they had a head-to-head against Baltimore. So we'll see what's going to happen this Sunday. We'll definitely see. But I know this much. Even though last week Jacoby had an off game, but against Belichick's defenses, and plus Jacoby played for Belichick, so Belichick knows all his strengths and weaknesses. I really can't really blame Jacoby for that game, for real. Because in realistic point of view from me, just keeping it 100, Jacoby is who he is. So everybody knows Jacoby is who he is. You, me, everybody that's watching, except for Mr. Stefanski. He's running the offense as though Deshaun Watson is back there. And such is not the case. Such is not the case. You got to use what you got to get you where you need to be. And plus, you're going to use that and you're going to maintain that anyway, because even when Deshaun gets back in about 5 weeks or so, he's not going to be the Deshaun Watson we've been used to seeing in past years. Not coming out the gate, not after not playing for 2 years. Yeah, you're right, Armand. That was truly Jacoby's only bad game. And he going up against his former head coach, and Bill Belichick is hell on quarterbacks. He is, especially backup quarterbacks. So, Jacoby, he'll be all right. He'll be all right. He is who he is, and you got to think, with the offense has scored like 26 points a game this season. So to me, the offense really isn't the problem. It's on the other side of the ball. The other side of the ball, that leaves a lot less than to be desired. And some of it ain't even on Joe Woods. I have to say that. Because what I seen in the last couple of games was a defense that gave up, and really only 1 or 2 players per week actually giving it their all. Because Joe Woods can't go out and tackle people. Now, if he could get out there and tackle people, then, I'll be calling for his head as well. And even if you fire Joe Woods, what difference is it going to make this season? Because you still got to hit and tackle and defend. And not knowing or remembering your coverages, not making tackles, or just arm tackling, or got the alligator arms trying to tackle, that's not on Joe Woods at all. That's definitely not on Joe Woods. Now, the game plan and not making adjustments, now that goes on Joe Woods all the way. He has to own that. He has to come up with a plan to neutralize Lamar Jackson. But a lot of these players on defense just have to play better. And they need somebody in the interior line, because that interior line is basically invisible. It's like a revolving invisible door, basically. Because last year and the year before that, we had some dogs in the front line. We had Ogunjobi and Shelton Richardson one year. Then they picked Malik Dow off the street, or basically out of the scared straight. They picked him up off the street. He was a dog. And unfortunately, things happen with McDowell, which leaves us where we at today. And they drafted Togiai last year. So far, hasn't amounted to nothing much so far. They drafted 3 defensive linemen this year. They drafted Alex Wright as a defensive end. Not so far, the reviews, not so far good, but hey, he's learning, I guess. And Perion Winfrey be drafted in the 4th round. The highlight of his year really has been when he got drafted. The highlight of his year so far. And we drafted Isaiah Thomas, who's been hurt. So it's not like they haven't addressed the defensive line position. But so far, the picks they haven't really panned out. And they traded for Winovich. He's been missing. You're definitely right about that, Armand. Until the defense catches up, we need to run the ball to keep the D off the field. Armand, you need to send that to Kevin Stefanski, because it seems like we all understand that and know that. And the running game is the strength of the team. Everybody knows that except Stefanski. And that's where I hold him to the fire on that. Use your strength to get where you need to go. Yeah, man, you need to send that to Stefanski, because everybody knows that except for him, it seems. You got the best running back in the game, and Kareem Hunt is top 10 also in his own right, because Kareem Hunt can probably start for the majority of the rest of the teams in the NFL. Let's think about it. You could definitely start for Carolina, especially now since Carolina traded McCaffrey. You can start for a few teams. But Stefanski feels as though he has a Deshaun Watson clone back there in Jacoby, and just no. Jacoby is who he is. Use the run game. Let him use the play action game to go to Cooper and go to Njoku. Njoku, by the way, so far, he has earned his money. He's been doing the thing on the field. And Donovan Peoples-Jones has been playing well. And, David Bell, it's going to take a minute for him to get better. He will probably produce more in the second half of the season. And also when Deshaun Watson comes back. As far as Schwartz, well, it is what it is. He dropped 2 point-blank passes last week to end the game against New England. And I don't know what to say. Maybe Deshaun Watson can bring it out of him. I'm just going to say that. Maybe Deshaun Watson can bring the best out of Schwartz. Or get him the ball where Schwartz is comfortable, because right now, he's a wreck right now. But other than that, though, the offense has been on point. If I had to give a letter grade for the offense, I'd get an offense a B+. And really what would derivate from the A is Stefanski's situational play calling in key situations. And his sort of destructive, aggressive manner and going for it on 4th down, where sometimes just take the points. Just take the points. You got a field goal kicker that's been 10 for 12 for the year. Just take the points. Special teams is literally a disaster. Only 2 things I could say as far as the special teams is K. York and Boyorquez, the punter. That's it. Other than that, the special teams has been a disaster. So we need Eric Mangini back. He can be the defensive coordinator. Think the players will play for him now? He can be the defensive coordinator for sure. Because I think Woods is in his last weeks. Because you got Baltimore this week, Cincinnati next week, and then they got the bye week. And I think if things jump off the railroad, well, they already off the train. Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. He did run the ball. Well, they can have him come back and being a consultant to Stefanski, because Stefanski needs to run the ball in those key situations and have the right personnel when it calls for it. Nothing against Kareem Hunt. I love Kareem Hunt, but on a 4th and 1, don't call a forgot what play it was, but just have him run up the gut. Just have him run up the gut, or have Nick Chubb in there. Have him run up the gut, or have Jacoby in there for the quarterback sneak. Don't overthink this, Kevin. It's simple. It is definitely simple. I could see if you didn't have Chubb or Hunt or even Ernest Johnson. And I can see if you had a quarterback that didn't have the dimensions and size like Brissett. But you got all that and you're still not using it at key moments where it's crucial and necessary. But like I said, he has to call the game better in crucial moments. Has to call it better in crucial moments. But I give you my prediction on the Browns game on Sunday. Yes, we did. We did have the top rusher though. Wasn't Mangini here when Peyton Hillis was here? Or Reuben Drones? One of the two? Because I'm thinking we had one of those two guys. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. That's definitely what I thought. But Stefanski, you got to use what you got to get over and get ahead. In Baltimore, you're going to have to run the ball because you trust and believe Harbaugh, even though sometimes he tries to get a little fancy. And lately, Lamar has been in a slump the last couple of weeks. He started the season on fire where his money was almost superly guaranteed, basically. But which I think he'll still get his money, but you know, the Browns usually be his slump buster. So hopefully the Browns defense can rise to the occasion and neutralize Lamar. And also the Browns defense gonna be without Denzel Ward on defense, and on offense they're not gonna have Wyatt Teller, their all-pro guard. So they're gonna be up against this Sunday, but the Browns can get it done. They got the talent. They definitely got the talent. It's whether the coaches can pull them through. Because truthfully, if I had to go to coaching, I had to get the coaching grades a straight D-. Because there's no way this team should be 2-4. They should be 5-1 or 4-2 at the least. And some would probably say you can make a case for them being 6-0, possibly. But I would say 4-2 at the very least. But coaching has to get it together. Because this team has too much talent. And when you are averaging 26 points with your second string quarterback, it's hard to say anything about the offense. Very hard to say anything about the offense. A lot of people is clamoring for Stefanski to put Josh Dobbs in. That wouldn't be wise. I mean, you know, Josh Dobbs had his moments in preseason, but that was against the third and fourth teamers. No. And all them guys is probably working in the real world with me and you. So I wouldn't say put him in. And plus, if you put him in, you're basically saying you're giving up on the season. So, and there's still a lot of season left to be played. But anyway, I'm going to go to a break. And we're going to go to some music from URN. As soon as I get this here. Go to URN, double back here on Loc'd On Sports 216 with me, Keith Fallon. I'll be back.
I'm restricted niggas. made niggas double back. We had to double back. We had to double back. They used all our shit. Now we gon' double back. Scratch that, double that. Scratch that, double that. Y'all done made niggas double
now put
back.
the crib on that shit and swear by your right hand. The chain working with the devil to get me square by 10. I put my soul in this shit. That's why my spirit can't shake the thread. There's someone out here trying to wear my threads. I mean, take me out the game. Niggas swear by the trap that they deserve my fame. Well, nigga, I say success when everything I did, niggas copied and pasted, tried to delete. With everything I did, I stand on real nigga type shit.
Back. We had to double back. They used all our shit. Now we gon' double back. Scratch that, double that. Scratch that, double that. Y'all done made niggas double back. We had to double back. We had to double back. Scratch that, double that. Scratch that, double that. Y'all done made niggas double back. We had to double back. We had to double back. They used all our shit. Now we gon' double back. Scratch that, double that. Scratch that, double that. Y'all done made niggas double back.
Genesis, taking every risk, change the whole game. No benevolence, not this that Neo-Genesis. I'm talking Neo-Genesis, yeah.
Not apologizing for optimizing. My skill set never compromising. Could care less about what you advertising. Lying in the jungle, crusher uprising, emphasizing enterprise.
Yo, I'm back. Locked On Sports 216. Cleveland, Ohio, baby. With your man, Keith Allen. You heard music from URN, Double Back, and you seen the commercial for the Iron Dragon comic book collection. Shouts out to my fellas, Joe Simpty and Sean C, making it happen. For those of y'all that got music, send your MP. You can send your, and you want it to be played during my breaks here on Locked On Sports 216, or in the future on the Mad Mondays radio show, which will be coming back virtually very soon. I think the first week in November the 7th, I think. Matter of fact, send your MP3 and album cover art to caterhost529@gmail.com. That's caterhost529@gmail.com. What I don't have listed on there is if you have a video, music video, just send the MP4 to me, either that, or you can send me the link where I can get to it on YouTube or whatever other video service platform that you use to show your video. Do that. Also, if you're watching on my YouTube channel, press like and subscribe to the Locked On Sports YouTube channel. That's the Locked On Sports YouTube channel. You can also follow me on Twitter at K_Allen529. That's K_Allen529. And you can also donate to my Cash App at $KAllen529. My Cash App, capital K, with the lowercase Allen 529. Any love is better than no love. Anyway, but now, just sitting here thinking, about to go into some Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavaliers opened their season on Wednesday night. open their season against the Toronto Raptors. Got a lot to look forward to this Cavs team. Even though the Cavs lost, they're gonna be like Wu-Tang. Ain't nothing to mess with this season. Even though unfortunately we lost Darius Garland due to an eye laceration on his eyelid. We lost him in the game, but Donovan Mitchell didn't disappoint. 31 points, 9 assists. Cavs are going to be that hot ticket this year. They're going to be that hot ticket this year. I still think they need to eventually address the small forward position. They started LeVert on Wednesday. LeVert gave him 10 points. Played okay and everything. Said he came off the bench, gave the Cavs 16 off the bench. Isaac Okoro, got to get more out of him. I would really prefer Isaac Okoro to start and have LeVert come off the bench with K Love and soon to be Ricky Rubio in the future with Mato. I would prefer that, but Isaac Okoro is going to give us more on offense, you know, in the future and everything. But Cavs, Evan Mobley was his usual consistent self. He had 14 points, and I think Jared Allen had like 14. Once Darius Garland gets back and him and Donovan Mitchell actually figure out how they're going to run things on offense, they are going to be tough to stop. They're definitely going to be tough to stop. But right now they're 0-1. They play the Chicago. I was about to say Chicago White Sox. Oh my goodness. They're going to play the Chicago Bulls tomorrow night in Chicago. And then Sunday, the Cavs will be home to open their home season against the Washington Wizards. I don't know what they're about to say, the Washington Generals. It'll be to open their season against the Washington Wizards on Sunday night. So hopefully the Cavs, hopefully they get these next 2 wins. And get the season off on a good note. And hopefully Darius Garland can recover and get back soon. That's really the main concern, for him to get back healthy and get his eye right. It's all right. I want to give a couple shout outs while I'm on here. Shouts out to my man Daniel Code Red Longevity Bridges. Don't forget to send them tracks to me. Shouts out to Ms. Charmaine Martin. Also, shouts out to my man Darnell Brewer. Shouts out to my fam Be Good, Brandon Goodman. Shouts out to my bro Dave Cage. And shouts out to my bro Armand Hill. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for watching and commenting as well. Like I said, it'll be week 7 of the NFL, the Cavs. This is the most interesting time of the year, actually, because you got almost all 4 sports going on at once. Actually, 5. Got baseball playoffs, football, the NFL season, NBA just beginning. You got hockey just beginning. And you also got soccer still going on. So this is the busiest time of the year, basically. The fall. And all 5 sports are in full effect. Full effect, functioning in full effect. I don't know why I repeated myself, but hey. I said also I got to do my NFL predictions. Wait a minute, let me go to some Ohio State. I know Ohio State plays tomorrow, and if I'm not mistaken, the Ohio State Buckeyes face the Iowa Hawkeyes tomorrow. If I'm not mistaken. I'm going here, scrolling down here. Yeah. They face the Iowa Hawkeyes tomorrow. The Buckeyes are a 29-point favorite. They face them at home. Buckeyes will probably make things happen. Buckeyes will probably handle their business. Also tomorrow, you got the rivalry, Akron and Kent State tomorrow. They usually have interesting ball games. Kent State took it to Akron last year, but you got Kent State and Akron tomorrow. And you got Cincinnati taking on SMU tomorrow afternoon as well. So, O State, they're in the Big Ten season. They're undefeated. Now the Buckeyes are ranked number 2 behind Georgia, where I can make a strong case the Buckeyes should be ranked number 1. Because the ranked team that they did play, they beat Notre Dame by double figures. Even though Georgia took it to Oregon first week. But for some reason, they only beat Kent State by about 15, 16 points. And Ohio State took it to Toledo. And Toledo is a better team than Kent State in the MAC. So Ohio State really should be number 1. But who knows? I guess that's the politics or whatever. I don't care as long as they're in that top 4 after they beat Michigan on the 26th of November. As long as they're in that top 4. That's all that matters. As long as they're in that top 4, they handle business against Michigan. They'll be there. And win the Big Ten championship. They'll definitely be there. Because, hey, that is the Big Ten in a glance, basically. Oh, let me go here. I'm going to go here since now, let's see. Go here to my predictions. I didn't predict the Thursday night game. I probably would have went with, no, Thursday night game. I don't know why, for some reason, the teams I usually pick to win on Thursday night be getting beat. Probably would have picked the New Orleans Saints. But the Saints got beat. So I'm 0-1 for the week. So now I'm going to go through my predictions. I'm going to go through every other game except the Browns game on Sunday. I'm going to get that to you Sunday morning. I'll give you that prediction Sunday morning. But first game, you got Indianapolis Colts versus the Tennessee Titans. Matt Ryan has been on and off this year. I'm going to go with the Titans. Even though I think it's going to be a close game, but I think the Titans going to come out ahead on top. This will be an interesting game. The New York Giants versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Giants are 5-1 and in second place in the NFC East. The Jacksonville Jaguars are 3-3. I think the Jaguars are going to, I think the Giants' luck is going to run out this week. I think the Jaguars are going to pull it off at home. Tampa Bay against the Carolina Panthers. Slump buster for Tampa Bay. I got Tampa Bay winning that game. Green Bay Packers against the Washington Commanders. Green Bay's 3-3, Washington's 2-4. But Taylor Heineke is the starting quarterback for the Washington Commanders. And Green Bay is out of sync on offense and defense. So I got the Commanders in an upset over the Packers. The Detroit Lions travel to go see my second team, the Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott makes his return. And it'll be a victorious return. I got Dallas over Detroit. The Atlanta Falcons, who are 3-3, go against the Cincinnati Bengals. The Atlanta Falcons are, right now their record is 3-3. They're better than anybody imagined they would be. Because everybody thought the Atlanta Falcons would be in the quarterback derby for the draft. But Cincinnati is going to beat the Falcons on Sunday. They're going to beat the Falcons. I got Cincinnati winning. Then you got the New York Jets versus the Denver Broncos. Broncos can't seem to get out of their own way. The Jets look good. Look good. Make you not feel so bad about their comeback victory over the Browns. They look good because they went into Pittsburgh, won there. They're going to Denver, and I got the Jets defeating the Broncos. Then we got the Houston Texans versus the Las Vegas Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders are a team, to me, that's better than what their record indicates. I got the Raiders winning this game, but you never know. But I think the Raiders will come out on top. Then you got the Seattle Seahawks going against the LA Chargers. That's going to be a pretty interesting game because the Chargers have not played lights out as people said they were. Prognosticators said before the season. And honestly, I'm going to go on the limb. I'm going to go with Seattle in an upset over the Chargers. Geno Smith has been balling out this year. That's the starting quarterback for Seattle. Then we got the KC Chiefs against the San Francisco 49ers. That's going to be a good game. And I'm going to go with Kansas City. It's going to be a close game, but I think Kansas City will come out on top. And then on the Sunday night game, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers against the Miami Dolphins. If Tua plays, Miami will win this game. If Tua plays. If he doesn't play, anything can happen. If he doesn't play, that's a toss-up game. But I'm going to go with Miami. And then the Monday night game will be the Chicago Bears against the New England Patriots. Browns made the Patriots feel real good about themselves. And I don't see why they're not going to feel real good about themselves against the Bears. I got the Patriots defeating the Bears. I don't even remember what I went last week. I got to start keeping tabs. What I went last week. We're going to go back. We're going to go back. Oh, no, I didn't do that. Didn't want to do that. We're going to go back. We're going to go back. Let's see. It's October 15th, October 14th. October 15th. October 16th. I was 0-1. New England versus the Browns. I was 1-1. I had Minnesota beat Miami. That was 2-1. Atlanta beat San Francisco. I lost 2-2. Pittsburgh, Tampa Bay, I lost 2-3. I had New Orleans beating Cincinnati. I was 2-4. Ooh. I had Baltimore beating the Giants. I was 2-5. Whoa. Had the 2-6. And I had Jacksonville. 2-7. Oh, I had a bad week. I did have Seattle 3-7. Had the Rams 4-7. And I had the Bills 5-7, and I had the Eagles 6-7. And I had the Chargers when I finished out even last week at 7-7. Right now I'm behind the 8 ball already at 0-1. So hopefully we can improve upon that. But my fantasy team, one fantasy team that's in the Cleveland Hometown Players Fantasy League. Shouts out to my man Ricky Dunn. His league, I'm in first place, 6-0, undefeated. And then my other fantasy league, courtesy of my man Jack John. Got a look on here. Other fantasy league, the Invitational. I'm 5-1. I took an L last week, all because I forgot to take Jonathan Taylor out. All because I forgot to take Jonathan Taylor out. So I took an L. I was 5-1, but I'll be back on top again because I'm winning. Hopefully, I'm gonna win this week in both. Keep the streak alive in one league and start a new streak in the next. But anyway, I'd like to thank all of you that have tuned in and watched and coincided, commented, chatted with me on the show. I appreciate you dearly, because y'all make the show work along with me. It's just not me by myself. Also, if you haven't joined the Loc'd On Sports 216 group on Facebook, also, press like and subscribe to my video on YouTube and my YouTube channel, Loc'd On Sports YouTube channel. And also follow me on Twitter at K_Allen529. And also my LinkedIn audience as well. Thank you all for tuning in. And till Sunday, I will be on Sunday at 10:30 in the morning. Browns pregame, Loc'd On Sports 216 Browns pregame, where we'll talk about some key things the Browns need to do on Sunday. And I'll let you know my prediction on the game Sunday. But until Sunday, I'm going to be signing out. Thank you all. I'll see you soon. Have a good evening. Be safe. Be aware of your surroundings. And also, in closing, hey, do what's best for you, not for anybody else. Because nobody knows what's best for you but you. And sometimes it's okay to be selfish and do for you. It's definitely okay to be selfish and do for you, because you're the only person that's going to look out for you. With that being said, this is your man Keith Allen. Peace. I'm signing out. Till Sunday, you've watched Loc'd On Sports 216. Signing off. Good night.